Hi, and welcome to Advice from Makota. This is 5 Theraband exercises to keep your arms strong. So grab your Theraband and a seat, and let's begin. First, what I'd like you to do is, while sitting in your chair, scoot your bottom forward and sit up nice and tall. Your shoulders squeeze down and back, so we have good posture this whole time, keeping our stomach nice and tight. And we'll start with just warming up our arms with a couple arm circles here. Then we'll open our arms and give ourselves a hug. Open. Give yourself a hug. And then we're going to reach up as tall as we can. Bring your hands down. Reach up and down. And then just give your arms a nice shake. Grab your Theraband. And for our first exercise, we're going to have our hands about 10 to 12 inches apart. Our arms will be straight out in front of us. And we're opening our arms as wide as we can, holding 1, 2, and release. Touch your hands. Hold 1, 2, and release. And we'll do this 10 to 12 times. Halfway there. Two more. Good. Set your Theraband down. Take a deep breath. We'll take about a 20-second rest, and we'll do that one more time. So shake your arms out and catch your breath. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Picking up our Theraband and starting again. Holding 1, 2, touching our hands. Ten to 12 times. We're halfway. Last one. Relax. Shake your arms out. Catch your breath. And we'll start our next exercise in about 10 seconds. Okay, so go ahead and set up with me. We'll have one hand on our lap, the other hand with our thumb pointing up towards the ceiling. Our hands are about 10 to 12 inches apart, but if it's too hard, move your hands farther apart. Too easy, move your hands closer together. And we're going straight up over our head, and start with me now. Straight up, hold 1, 2, and touch your hand all the way back down to your thigh. And we'll do this 10 to 12 times. Make sure you're breathing. So exhaling on the way up. Halfway. A few more. 12. And we'll go ahead and switch to our opposite hand. So one hand anchored on your lap, opposite hand, thumb facing the ceiling. So if you're giving a thumbs up, your thumb is pointing up towards the ceiling. And we'll start straight above our head, lifting your arm. Hold 1, 2, touch your hand all the way back down to your other hand. Exhale on the way up. And we'll do this 10 to 12 times on the opposite hand. Halfway. Two more. Shake your arms out, catch your breath. We have about 20 seconds of rest here. And we'll set up to do the same exercise. One hand anchored in the lap, thumb facing up, moving your hand up above your head, bringing your hand down to touch your other hand. While you're breathing, 10 to 12 times. Halfway. Two more. Good work. We'll switch hands. So face your other hand with your thumb facing up towards the ceiling. Start with your hand in your thigh. Go ahead and reach up overhead. Hold 1, 2. Bring your hand down to touch your thigh. Halfway. Last one. And relax. Shake out your arms. Take a breath. About 20 seconds, and we'll move on to our third exercise. Okay, so go ahead and set up with me. Hands about the same distance apart, 10 to 12 inches. One hand is going to be on our hip. The other hand, the thumb is facing up towards the ceiling again. We're starting with both hands touching on that opposite hip and pulling diagonal and up, holding 1, 2, and coming back down to touch your hand, similar to unsheathing a sword, if you're familiar with that. Make sure you're breathing. Halfway. Two more. Twelve. And we'll jump right into the other side. So opposite hand, thumb facing the ceiling, alternate hand on your hip. Start with both hands touching and reaching your arm diagonal and across your body. Hold 1, 2. Bring your hands to touch. We'll do this 10 to 12 times on this side. Halfway. And remember, if this is too easy, move your hands closer together. And the opposite, if it's too hard, spread your hands farther apart on that band. Two more. Shake out your hands, give it a 20-second rest. Take this time to catch your breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth like you're blowing out through a straw. And we'll set up for that same exercise again. So anchoring your left hand at your hip, bringing your right hand to touch that left hand, pulling the Theraband diagonal across your body, thumb facing up. Hold 1, 2, and release. And we'll do that same movement 10 to 12 times. Halfway. Two more. And we'll set that up on the opposite side. So right hand to your right hip, touch your left hand to your right hand. Bring your arm diagonal across your body, hold 1, 2, and bring your hand back. And we'll do that movement 10 to 12 times. Halfway. Two more. Last one, and relax. Shake your hands out, catch your breath. We're on to exercise 4 here in about 15 seconds. Okay, setting up for this next exercise, we're flipping our palms so they are open towards the ceiling. Our hands are a little closer for this exercise, about 6 or 7 inches apart. And we're gluing our elbows to our rib cage. And our elbows and upper arm should always be sealed at this rib cage. And the movement is quite small. You're moving your hands apart, holding 1, 2, squeezing your shoulder blades behind your back, bringing your hands to touch, and completing that same movement 10 to 12 times. Actively squeezing your shoulder blades on your back. That's 6. Few more. And take a breath, relax. We'll set up for round 2, palms facing the ceiling, hands 6 to 7 inches apart, gluing your forearm and your elbows to your rib cage, moving your hands away from each other, holding 1, 2, and coming back, releasing nice and slow. No snap in that band. Squeezing your shoulder blades. We're halfway. Two more. And rest. We've made it to our last exercise. We'll begin here in about 10 seconds. So take this time to focus on your breath. As you set up to begin with me, we'll have one hand anchored here at our chest. Our hands are going to be slightly closer again, 6 to 7 inches apart, with your pinky facing the floor. We'll start with our hands touching, and we're going diagonal and down, holding 1, 2, and releasing nice and slow to touch our hand. And we'll do this exercise 10 to 12 times. We're halfway. Two more. And we'll set up for the other side. So swap hands. The right hand anchored at your chest, left hand 6 or 7 inches down on that Theraband, pinky facing down, starting with your hands touching and pulling your hands apart diagonal and down, holding 1, 2, and release your hands to touch. 10 to 12 repetitions. Halfway. Two more. And rest. Focus on your breath. We have one more round and you've made it. So begin to set up with me. Your left hand is anchored at your chest. Right hand 6 to 7 inches down on the band, pinky facing down. Starting with our hands touching and pulling diagonal and down, holding 1, 2. Nice and slow, get our hands to touch. 10 to 12 times. Halfway. Two more. And switch hands. Right hand anchored at your chest. Left hand pinky facing down. Starting with our hands touching, pulling your hand diagonal and down, holding 1, 2, and release. Halfway. Two more. Take your arms out. You've completed the 5 exercises to keep your arms strong. Let's end with a little bit of a cool down. So we'll open our arms nice and wide, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Give yourself a nice big hug, rounding through your back. Opposite side. Opposite arm on top. Nice big hug. We'll end with 2 breaths. Inhale, hands up over your head. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, arms down. Shake it out. Stay tuned for some more exercises and advice from Makota. Thank you.